Yo ho. It sounded like you said yo ho. I was like,
written over your whore.
Yo ho.
The other day, me, you, and your cousin was talking, and y'all was going back and forth because your cousin said you only when you in your ride is only playing rap. I said I've been around that family.
Listen.
That's a singing ass family.
So the funny part is, I was just thinking about that. I was out front of the liquor store today. And so it's big 80s R&B, like late 80s, early 90s R&B playing, like roses are red,
okay,
violets are blue, right? It's and then that cut off, and then as soon as that went off, it played goddamn Cannabis. Speaking frequencies, dogs will have trouble hearing me.
This was really WFAM radio.
Listen. It play what I like.
I respect
I like what I like.
It's good when you teach your algorithm to love you back.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You got that Kamala on?
No. Yo, I started cutting a bunch of Buffy's off, hats to throw on shirt.
I like that. I told you I need a beanie. I got a patch. I got to figure out the best way to make sure the shit stay on the because that shit is big. Oh.
You can't put this patch on the beanie. You gotta get one made.
You can. You put that patch on the beanie.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. What I'm saying is, you can put it on a beanie. This would not look right on a beanie.
Do it like the low joints. The low joints that got the patches on them. You can't do it like the goddamn what's his name?
You gotta make a different type of patch. You saying? Or?
You gotta scale down the patch.
So
I got so for those that don't know, our first release came through via the ink crowd, right? No, our second release came from the ink crowd, which was the Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan's were via the ink crowd. Mm-hmm. Prior to Black Rasslin, I was doing the ink crowd.
Shout out.
We had Scully. This is why I'm saying it ain't gone.
We need a different patch.
You need a different. It's a different kind of. It's like a tag.
Do y'all wear decorative Scullys?
It depends. Like I was looking at a Scully with a little New Jersey Devils logo on it, and when I could think of what your cousin said, it was a small one, but I wonder if like that BRP was scaled down, but like put onto like a circular patch style situation. But I will say I don't wear a lot of beanies with patches, but when I go up, because I'm thinking about Full Gear. When I go to wrestling shows, I try to have I try to have a BRP something on. Usually it's the hat, but it's too cold to rock the Yamins, especially when you a bald nigga.
So I'm weird. Like 90% of the time, I'm wearing a fisherman beanie. I mean, so it ain't no room for them. Like those is, you know what I mean? Pull your Scully down, let your Diddy pop. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cam. But like you can't put nothing on them because you got like that.
There's only so much space.
A lip like that's flipped.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? So, but the low joints I got are slightly bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like Luther Campbell Scullies. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can't.
Dude, it's too much. Yeah, it's too much.
I don't want the Jones sitting up.
I realize what beanies are like off the Amazons, and so it's at a certain point they gotta They can't be standing too tall up.
Nah, mine don't stand up.
Wow. You got to get it from Uniqlo or
what they be hitting for from Uniqlo?
It should be about $18. You get them from Uniqlo or Zara. If you want if you want an official, that's why I buy mine in the summer. From
that
there.
makes sense. From Zara?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm
a Amazon.
I've never been on Zara. I don't know nothing about none of that.
I get that goddamn 6-pack for $17.
Bless your heart.
But it's perfect because it's the fisherman joints that pull all the way down was the little lip, and it just fit perfect.
So Zara has those, which I got some of them, and then they have the bigger, the bigger.
I mean,
I like the bigger joints because my head is.
Yeah, that's you. That's you all day. That's you all day. That makes sense. I don't know.
It's three Yiddish women in his basement right now sewing hats.
That's a goddamn.
I said Navy.
Navy. Better make my goddamn hat right.
You better knit that shit.
Piece of the chat just talking to themselves. Shout out DDM. Ain't nothing. We were just talking about hats, honestly, and singing in the car.
Singing in the background.
Singing in the background.
What's up, DDM?
Hey, how's it going?
Can't complain, hanging in there. You know, it's another Thursday. Another day at the office, exactly.
Yo, today was my last in-office day until the Tuesday after Thanksgiving.
God damn, shout out. Wait, hold on.
Ran me through the fucking ringer for the last month. I'm impressed.
Well, this applause is for fam. I don't know if Mimi's having internet issues or not. She been in and out. We'll see what happens. It's definitely feeling like Thanksgiving needs to be here. I need a little bit. And not that I'm doing anything, but a break would be nice.
A break would be nice.
A break
I
would
got
be
jury
nice.
duty coming up.
Shut up.
Oh, good. That means it's going to be long and drawn out. I hope they don't pick you personally.
Yeah.
Because, no. Actually, no, I hope they do pick you because you're the type of person that would be a contrarian. And you would actually be helpful to, if I was on trial, I would want you in my jury because it could go either way. It could be a clear-cut case, and even if I'm guilty as hell, you'll be the person that'll cast doubt in the jury pool and it actually give me a fighting chance to win.
Hold
up. If they black, they innocent. He innocent.
He black? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's how I know I'm getting booted.
Yeah.
Wait.
This is how I know I'm getting booted.
I guess I noticed this on YouTube. They don't do your name anymore. They do your @ Because that was Mr. D. Pauls, but that's not Mr. D. Pauls. That's Yada Da Mean.
That's Coach D.
That's Coach Yada Da Mean.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, that's Coach D.
Why do you keep putting your thing? Like, what are you showing?
Oh, they was asking.
You see that shine?
I don't see. I see that shine.
That nigga was he ain't even go to the nail salon. He just was eating fried chicken.
Yeah,
He
like
show up
You
like
got
that.
chicken. But I went to the joint. I had
All right, cuz. All right, yo.
What?
What?
Yeah,
All right.
I know where this is going.
this set was inspired by pigeons, the color scheme of pigeons. So it's the
Shout out to Sporty Thieves.
I don't want no pigeon.
This is the pigeon eye,
Yes.
and then the top, and then in their feather beaks, it's like that white and gray.
Got you.
So we gonna call them the Lexington Markets then.
Oh yeah, these are going to be on until December 1 when I get my Christmas set.
Got you.
Right.
The left hand gonna say, "Oh my mind."
Yeah.
You get
I got
all
huh?
just the for the whole December, it's the same set.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna see how long I can keep them. I'll probably get my year set probably like might be right before Christmas actually, because usually I keep mine on for like 3 weeks.
What you gonna try to make it to Saturday night's main event?
Not on the Saturday night's check. I can't. That I make things work, but the ticket that they're asking for this, and with the product that we've been getting, it's given no man.
I know we don't really talk.
Yeah, you
before, but we're not really
get with the program. So you like?
Yo, that's
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. The program. Sorry.
What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, would it been the bigger as big as it is? I figure motherfuckers was like, yo, even though the product is what it is, motherfuckers would want to be at that show.
I have to see, because honestly, it's several things about this show that I am nervous about.
See this? Guys? You see this, guys?
They about to blow. They about to pop the top. Damn, hold on. Let's wait till we get on the show because they go. You see them?
No. The standing rule. It's not been like fully official. We're trying to make it official. Before the show, no wrestling until the intro. But that's their fault.
It used to be a rule where we wore Black Rasslin merchandise. He don't never wear that shit.
I've never worn that. I've never followed that rule. I've never followed that rule.
I got three Christmas onesies. My onesies from Fabletics came.
In the Fabletics?
Whatever.
Doesn't sound like you wearing liar clothes.
Yeah. Hold on. I got my 3 onesies, and they actually are good. Let me not give them free advertising, but they definitely look out for the big bitches.
Bring that back.
Bring what back?
Bring that. No, not you, Dad. Go ahead. Leave that there.
They make it. They make them really well. They're snuggy. They're warm. Like I was impressed with the quality. And it was only $19. My only issue, because I got that new thing VIP thing. So I'm gonna just cancel the membership because I'm not paying them $56 a month just to be there.
That you got the butt flat.
That would be gay. And
all right, really quick, because we here now, right? Because we here now. Like when people were practically using the butt flap, wasn't they getting doo-doo on their clothes? Come on, let's keep it in mind.
No, you should be wearing underwear with your onesie.
What you had it was the butt flap. I'm thinking, I thought the butt flap was because niggas had to do this.
No, you should still be wearing. You should still be wearing underwear in your onesie. Like I'm not wearing a onesie with no underwear. I'm not.
I think they used to rock. They had to rock. Cause what's the purpose of the butt flap then? If you got drawers on,
because you unhook the butt flap, but you still have your drawers on. You pull your drawers down.
How you gonna keep the drawers down? With you got the thing up? You can't come up out the joint and use the butt flap. The butt flap, it's like a butt flap is a back
underwear. I'm wearing underwear with my onesie.
No, that's fair. But I feel like the purpose is to do, right?
That's what
purpose.
I agree.
I feel like the purpose for the butt flap, like traditionally, like back in the goddamn whatever days, was the butt flap was
the Willy Wonka days.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Middle of the night, you got to drop a load on them like you know what I'm saying, like Tretch.
No, you should be wearing. Here's my rule.
I don't think
You
you're
should be
supposed to
wearing
wear
underwear.
You
You
are
are
supposed to wear no
supposed to wear
underwear.
underwear. Well, I don't care what other people did, but DDM is wearing a pair of underwear with his ones.
But I'm talking about I'm just talking about the practical uses. I'm not.
What's the point of the butt
How
flap?
many of those butt flap ones did they make? And who
I
is
think back in the day they was the standard.
So you want to keep it? You want to keep it real? The butt flaps in my department is
Fair
used
enough.
for freaky shit in a cabin trip. That is not. I ain't never heard me personally. My mother wore onesies, my grandma wore onesies, and I never see the onesies with their ass out. They always was fully clothed.
But see, listen, men's
wait.
men's pajama pants got a front flap, which means
I'm not wearing drawers.
Yeah, you supposed to raw. I think you supposed to raw dog pajama pants, yo.
I don't wear drawers
Pajama
with my
pants are
sweatpants.
different because you can pull them down. A onesie is encompassing your whole body, so you should still be wearing underwear. I'm sorry, that's just how
It's got a front flap on pajama pants.
Pajama
pants
pants.
got a
We're
front
talking
flap.
about pajama pants. You need to stay on top.
Supposed to jackknife them, son.
Okay?
You gotta stay in the right lane, DDM.
With pajama pants, yes,
Your math is
you
nasty.
can pull them down. Like, what are y'all doing?
Wait.
Like, that is like,
saying is that
yes,
so
fuck
at
man.
no time do you
Could have called you
do
Mr. C.
Do you wear pajama pants?
Huh?
Do you wear pajama pants?
If I'm wearing pajama pants, no, I don't wear underwear because I can pull them down. They have a
Oh no,
flap.
I was just asking.
That's
just
different. But a onesie covers your whole body. You can't just pull that down. You should be wearing underwear with that.
They PJs. You supposed to raw PJs. I'm fairly
it's
sure.
Different. Like, you know, if I put my onesie on, yes, I should have a pair of briefs or boxers. If I wear pajama pants, yeah, I wear briefs. I don't wear boxers. Sorry. My niggas don't like me in boxers.
Neither do mine.
What the fuck is going on here? How do we get there?
Boxing draws off.
This is ridiculous.
Well, okay. That you asked us not to talk about wrestling. Yeah, you wrestling with the butt.
Yeah,
flap.
What are you talking about? I love it here. Listen, but no, so I just feel like the butt flap was gross.
yeah, I
The
didn't.
people you had to do the one yourself.
Yeah, the only time, like I said, my only knowledge of the butt flap, like if you go on like gay like clothing websites or like clothing brands that are LGBTQ specific for like costumes and stuff like that, they'll have stuff like that. But that's like people wear that when they go on these like all gay ski trips and shit, and they, you know, trying to get freaky deaky in the steam room. Like ain't nobody, you know.
But I think that is
Easy
that
access.
is that's in the hypersexualized.
Okay, Cal. Okay.
Funny.
That's what he said.
Hold on. So your butt flap is off. It's out. Then.
I mean, you pull it down,
Yeah, you.
you're unzipping it or unbuttoning it. However it works.
I think they had on the cartoons. It was two big buttons.
It was too
I'm
big
trying to
buttons.
figure out how I am the gay person on the show, and I did not bring up the conversation about ass.
That's
Oh,
what I
because
was saying.
This isn't a sexual conversation for me.
This is
But
what
y'all
happens.
talking about shit. Now we done already established that you should be wearing underwear with your
No,
onesie.
we
If
didn't
you're wearing-
establish that. That is your opinion.
Wait,
I
They-
believe
Okay, well, if y'all want to get
traditionally-
in your onesie,
I
then
believe
do it. I'm gonna grab a
traditionally,
onesie so that people can understand how this is supposed to work.
but they
One moment,
wasn't.
please.
They not
Please
the butt
hold.
flap joints. They not. Listen, the goddamn when Archie and them was it was nighttime and they just had their nighttime pajamas on. They was always
Yes.
red and nappy. And they had the goddamn butt flaps with two big buttons on the back. Now my
Cartoon.
assumption is that is if you got the dookie in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
My problem is everybody ain't built the same dimensions. So
Facts.
that flap is gotta be the nastiest piece of clothing to ever exist.
Hold
Just
on.
that flat.
Hold on, Cass. This is my I don't mean to stop your shine, Cass. But this is the question that I was like, yo, when you got drawers on with your onesie, is it like a dent? The only time you should have drawers on with clothing is when it's jeans. Like, you gotta have drawers on with jeans.
Oh, you can't raw slacks.
I don't
Shouldn't be
think
raw slacks. You cannot be sitting in them. You can't be sitting in a pew on Sunday. You cannot, because if he shows us, if DDM shows his butt flap, he is off.
I
don't got butt flaps. I ain't got butt flaps. It's a shirt. It's a shirt. It's a shirt.
Now that shirt between the legs.
I ain't got no butt flaps. It's a
Ain't
shirt.
got no butt flap. It got blown out.
Hey yo. Hey yo. The fuck?
Oh my god.
See?
No, but these are super comfortable. These are comfortable.
Hold on. That's a onesie?
Yeah.
With a hood on it.
It has a flap.
Wait.
Come
on, cuz.
Oh, see this? Would you see this? Nah, DDM is off the show. DDM is
You don't have a flap.
No flaps. No flaps.
Flap free.
Flap free.
He's quite
No flag.
No, we no flap.
No, we get it. No, we get it.
Just wanted to show his flap, yo.
Just gonna be he trying to show his flap off. It's funny. Listen, that is a decorative. So I will give you this. The one that you got on right now, you probably supposed to have drawers on with it. Because that is, you could go outside with that and it'd be okay.
You think so? I would wear this outside. I would used to wear it in house.
I'm just saying it's not built like pajamas.
Yo.
Pajamas come with a flap in the front. And old school.
This is what I'm saying, right? When Dad unzip it, you ever heat up like vegetables in the microwave in them bags? And the steam come out. Oh, the steam come out.
A steam bag of broccoli is crazy. Nah, you wild. You're wildin'. I understand.
Holy smokes.
No, that's good. That was I understand.
Oh god.
Vaughn said he tuned in at the wrong time. No, that's the exact right time.
Perfect right
It's
time.
the right time. It's always good.
If I undo my flap, it's gonna be a problem out here.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
nigga.
It's someone in the it's someone in that
That's
chat. I'm
your fault.
watching you, nigga. I'm watching you. Person in the chat.
Love is crazy.
Hey, nah.
Dad,
Hey,
don't
don't
threaten us with a good
Hey,
time.
don't zip that bed up cracking jokes, nigga. That's a problem. Yo, have y'all seen this?
CD flat is crazy.
Have y'all seen this quarter zip thing that's going on?
The who?
There is a quarter zip movement on.
Oh, with the matchas.
Yes.
The young niggas.
Yeah, quarter zips and matchas.
They throwing. Listen, Lil Yo
Had
upstairs
seen.
got a couple.
A couple what?
Quarter zips.
Wait.
Yeah. Let's go.
I am not talking about drugs.
Kel said my son wants me to get him some.
Okay.
We're talking
Yeah, you
about
should get them some onesies. I will say this: I didn't have onesies until I was like when I was younger. Like my mother would buy them because you young and you're a kid and you got
You
carried.
a baby.
Look
But
like
as an
Michael
adult,
J.
I never got one. But now I got back into them. I got 3. I got this one. I got like a little holiday motif, and then I got one that say ho 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 because it's very fitting. And
I'm confused. He's talking about
nigga
onesies. You
moonwalk.
talking about
This nigga
quarter zips.
moonwalked right back into the onesie conversation. He moved out.
I
He ain't
mean,
got
I was
out.
We
We had hit the
Yeah,
eject button.
I don't know if that was about onesies or not, but
Wait. What
Yes, the
is?
quarter zip. So
what's a quarter zip?
I thought it was a onesie.
sweaters.
No,
no, the
it's
sweater.
a sweater.
Oh, like it zip up like from right here,
Yeah,
and
just
then
like,
Yeah.
with it, like the nigga
But
went
why
to
is
the
that
office.
trendy? Like they've been around for forever.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's like
It's
the
parody.
movement online, yeah, it's niggas. But you know what happens with these things is somebody makes a skit, and then the little young niggas really start doing it. So
Yeah.
now, little
God.
young kids are asking to Quarter zips.
That's the fit now.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know why this is funny?
Why?
Because I was looking online and it said quarter zips are now available on 2K. And I'm like, yo, what's going on with 2K?
It was like niggas saying they're not rocking Nike Techs no more. It's all quarter zips and matchas.
They're what does he say? We're more elegant.
Something like that. I haven't got
cashmere. What is it?
If that dress gets popular, I'm going to the poorhouse.
That's
not for me.
Fam, that's what that's the thing, but that's what there's a bunch of kids. That's the quarter zip movement.
Wait. So matcha is all right, bro.
Matcha's part quarter zips and matcha is what I've been seeing on the timeline. Yeah.
You cannot
matcha looking like a roster. You are an imposter when I come and stop you. Ooh.
It's a whole thing. When motherfuckers get their first quarter zip, and then they grab a matcha.
You cannot.
I was like, hold on.
Drug terminology.
Quarter zip. I didn't do it. I went on the timeline, and that's what they said. What'd you say, Mimi?
What is a quarter zip in drug terminology? What is considered? What equates to a quarter zip?
It's a zip, not the full zip.
That would be on the Blafties.
That would be on. We cannot have that conversation.
Okay.
Before the lights go off. But yeah, that's what they call them now. I guess that's what they've always called them, but now they just quarter zips.
Yeah, I mean that's what they've always.
That's what they're called. Yeah,
that's always been. Yeah, that's the actual term for them is quarters. I don't wear them. I just don't like zip up collars. But Lil always like if he want to dress up,
that was his thing.
Yeah,
quarter zip.
Go over to the food court out of Arundel Mills and go into that little store I like to shop in from time to time and go and grab a
box of Dutch Masters. Get you
no.
Quarter zip.
Yeah.
Quarter zip is a quarter zip.
In that store in Arundel Mills. The little store in the store, because I feel like
I was talking about
it has like a smoke shop, right? And I'm apprehensive now because all of these smoke. Remember when we went to? I know this is random. Y'all like
keep going.
When you said Arundel Mills, it made me think of the smoke shop in Arundel Mills because I walked past there and I'm like, why did they allow this in this big mall like this? Like, why are they in here? You know what I'm saying? And then remember we went to Jabba Slam and we went to like the corner store to get like stuff, and they had the methany pipes.
They had the methany pipes, yes, on display.
Roses?
Nah, it wasn't even decorative roses. It was a pipe.
Yeah, it was. I was like, oh my god, that's illegal.
I believe it's called supply and demand.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, 100%.
Sumner's right there. Marcy right there.
Mm-hmm. Someone needs.
Well, my uncle was doing it in the 80s. It was called 20 years plus.
Little 20. Not if it ain't got no stuff in.
Not if it's just a decorative.
Yeah, no, you could get caught with paraphernalia was a charge. Or should it just get caught with the paraphernalia?
Yeah, but it's got to have residue on it, or it's just that you can't prove that paraphernalia unless it's got the residue.
Can they say? Do they call it like a water pipe or something? Like I'm trying to think of how they could fancy up that shit if the cops come in. Nah, we just I just smoked my my tobacco out the meth pipe.
No, if you're on the dope strip and that joint's still hot, you going to jail.
Shit, got hot rock. No,
don't worry about it. I'm put this in this like evidence bag. I'll give it to you later. I'll show it to you later.
Zero said he on the wrong side of the internet. He ain't seeing none of this stuff. I understand.
But that's what we're here for. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
listen, we know that we as folks trend a bit older. Right? Just, niggas on this podcast. And so our audience will trend older. And sometimes, and that being the case, y'all gonna miss stuff, but we'll catch it and we try to get the game that we found out to y'all niggas.
Facts.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Can't lean into the do and be for Baltimore, nigga.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
How did we get to the Hawaiian music?
Funny story. I'll never forget when my mother and my stepfather got into an argument. It was in the early 90s. We was living on Garrison Avenue over west. And my mother called the police on him. She's like, you want to talk shit? You going to get the fuck out my house. And she called the police. He never did nothing crazy because he know better. My mother would have beat his ass. But she called the cops on him. And guess what? When the cops came to the house, he was sitting in the room watching cops. Talking about how officer. My mama threw a toaster at his ass. I swear to God.
Watching cops when the cops show up is crazy. No,
I like y'all. Look, I like y'all.
Go back.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Littlefoot.
Come on, Littlefoot. If you have an extra 5 minutes, we will DM you the link.
He was talking shit, Littlefoot.
Oh my God! Mimi came in here like the police.
He
absolutely said that, Your Honor.
He watching cops right now.
He was saying that shit.
With his chest.
Wait, am I sending her the link?
We will send you the link, Littlefoot, so you can get whatever you got on your chest off right now.
I'm a DM her the link. One sec. Littlefoot.
And why I gotta be? What I say?
Send the link then. She said.
What did I miss?
Yeah, I don't know if I saw
a wig and a rubber band. I don't even know what that means. Is that
That's
a murder threat?
That's a murder. Don't worry.
It's a murder threat. No.
Don't worry, because Savannah Evans gonna rip the whole wig off. Rubber band.
Jesus.
Nigga.
Here we go. Okay. All right, it's been sent. My fault. Alexis is gonna win. Jesus Christ, what is about to happen? I don't even. What did you say? What did you do?
I don't even know.
You know when I said that it's gonna beat the Sonic rings out of Littlefoot.
Are you trying? Let me go on camera. Let me go on camera.
See,
Dang, Judy, I was part of it too.
What did I do? Don't put me in it. What did I do? Because you know I'm a ringer now. If we working, though, I do sheet matches.
See, I so nice a special guest. I don't want no. Come on, it's about to be drama.
No,
it ain't no drama. I just spoke my piece.
Hold on it.
He felt away. Does this count as being pro wrestling before the show starts?
I at this point a link has been sent, so I don't know if it matters.
I came to talk about Tatum Paxley and Overfemi and those people.
Before we get to them,
you're on the camera.
DM said I can't do that. Team math. Oh damn. Big parlays in the building. Hold up. Let me get the music off. Let me at the very least. This was unexpected. I remember the conversation from last week, and Miss Littlefoot. Welcome back, Alexis the Littlefoot. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. All right. What
Can you hear me?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got dial up on though.
It. Excuse me. Anyway,
what's up, Littlefoot? What's good?
It was a lot of shit being talked regarding my name and Savannah Evans. Let me just say this, okay? If Savannah Evans was as tough as we thought she was, she would have won the belt. She would have been Ashe Women's Champion. That's just what I'm saying. I lost 5,000. I don't know about anybody else, how much everybody else lost. I mean, clearly you bet on Charity King, so you already knew what was going on. Like you saw the vision. I didn't see the vision until But I mean, I would expect, a powerhouse like Savannah Evans in her hometown doing.
I mean, it happens. Please fuck up too, though. What I'm saying is, it was a whole match full of powerhouses.
Mm-hmm.
It
But
could
when
happen.
you walk around, I say like you Debo, like you just got it like that, and and to that point, she had been knocking down all her opponents, like eating them up, chewing them up. So it's like
Cannibal.
you should be able to take on when it's you 3-on-1, like when every man's for himself.
So you different from the rest of the opponents?
I mean, I could have been in the tournament. I mean, I don't know what went into, things happen, how things happen. People have to drop out of the tournament.
All right, so now you being messy.
I'm not being messy. This is the facts.
Facts is facts.
What I'm saying is, the tournament has passed, right? It was four. Well, pardon me. It's 3 powerhouses in Maya World, right?
Maya World's a powerhouse too. Don't sleep.
I ain't sleep. But I ain't consider her a powerhouse. But what I'm saying is that time has passed. It's like a pick me with the powerhouses. Any one of them could win the match. Now that we have passed that, we have moved on to Savannah Evans, still a powerhouse, versus Littlefoot.
Facts.
All I'm saying is she about to beat the stuffing out of you. And
see, this is
what's wrong with that?
That's your opinion, which you're entitled to be wrong. I mean, that's fine. But
I was right the first time.
Yeah, but there's always a second time to be wrong.
All right, so you saying I gotta put some money.
You don't gotta believe in me. Actually, I don't crumble. I don't fold under pressure. I love it. You can down me all you want to. I love that type of. I love that type of negativity. I love that type of negativity. Keep it coming, because when I prove everybody wrong, when I prove y'all wrong,
you coming back on the
Savannah
show?
Evans wrong.
You coming back on the
Y'all
show?
don't have to pay me for my time to be on the show.
See,
that's what I'm saying. So right, all right.
I ain't got no money.
I hear you. Littlefoot. But this is what I want. I want you to promise us. I want you to promise us. After Savannah Evans beat the stuffing out of you, and somebody help put the stuffing back in, are you gonna come back? Are you gonna come back on the show and talk about it?
Listen. I'm not doubting that there's going to be a fight. It's going to be a great fight. I mean, this is what everybody's been waiting for. Honestly, as soon as the match got announced, everybody hit me up. And I haven't even had a match at Ashe yet. This is my debut match at Ashe.
That's right.
Hold on. Are you going to wear the 4th rope shit at Ashe?
What's wrong with that? That's my brand. That's my people.
That's the family. That's the team.
Definitely put my money on Savannah.
Oh shit! I ain't got no money.
Hey.
I ain't got no money.
Anyway,
all
I'm saying is
talk about here. Bet.
All I'm saying is I don't care how big you are, how powerful you are. So instead, sometimes you wins the race. It's not about the size of the dog. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. And I'm pit bulls.
That's true.
That's Jesus Christ.
Is that just
people want to talk about pit bulls and chihuahuas
in the ocean?
People want to talk about pit bulls and chihuahuas, man. Listen.
Ain't no chihuahua run me off the block.
Yeah, I was gonna say
exactly.
If she win that match, she may be facing you next time.
Yeah, I would like to see it. I would like to see it.
This is what I'm asking you. Is this a way I'm putting? Is this a parlay?
Big parlay.
Parlay on who? I've already put my bet in on myself. I bet on myself.
You bet on yourself? All right, so Okay, say less. So we got to wager outside of that. Me and you got to wager outside of that. That means you'll be back.
You better get on FanDuel. I'm not doing no side bets with nobody.
So if she beats Savannah Evans, then it'd be math with the dusty finish.
Yes. Yeah, he'll be in there with a sock full of nickels. Yeah.
Littlefoot, before we start the show, other than Savannah, you meet with Destiny. Mm-hmm. Savannah Evans, what else do you have? Jesus. What else do you have on the?
Everybody's a comedian. I hope you there.
Right here.
What else?
Actually, you lucky we ain't in a slingshot because I would have to have them set up the VIP section with the velvet rope like me and PB had when we was there. And get you a little bottle. You lucky we back at the school, but I'm gonna have them.
The school don't mean
for you.
The last time we was at
the you can bring up. Hey, yeah, chill out. On the school property. Anyway.
Yeah, don't you don't you tell my
facts. Fed, chill out.
But we gonna roll out the red carpet for you.
Say less, and then they're gonna have to roll you up in the red carpet to get your ass up out of there.
No, they're not. I'm gonna walk away with my head held high
and
my hand raised.
That's
at
right.
the end of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play with me. You ain't never gonna crush my confidence. You never gonna kill my confidence. Like I said,
that's right.
I'm from the streets, baby. I ain't never scared to get beat up. It ain't none of that. I ain't scared of no fight. I don't care who is against. I'm never backing down. And she played me. She had the nerve to say that she wanted a cut of the winnings from betting on her, and then she lost. Why not? Y'all fought in me for that. Y'all fought in me for being bad about some bread. I'm the big flexer for a reason. I don't play by no money. You should have known I was coming after you.
Miss Foot, do you have anything else on the horizon? Any other matches that we should be in the know of coming up?
You know what?
Tell us.
January 10th, I'm defending my HCW Heritage Championship because I am a champion also.
Queen.
I don't know what belt Savannah got, but
okay. I don't either.
You do realize we're gonna end up running just
Savannah belt is with Mercedes Monet.
Here you go.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
But
January 10th.
January 10th in Evansville, Indiana. I got that. But before that, I will be in Winston-Salem at WrestleCade for 4th Rope and Babes next week.
Shout out.
Then after that, I'm in Miami right before I come to Ashe.
Art Basel.
Art Basel. Hey,
bring me a plate. Bring me a plate.
Bring you a plate. Let me get the collab.
Crazy.
Give me the Billionaire Heels Club.
Bring you a t-shirt is crazy when you doubt it to be like this. Black Rasslin.
Salt and pepper shakers.
Give me a t-shirt.
And I hope y'all understand that it's one band, one sound. So math just fucking up the church's money.
Hey, I understand.
Always.
I understand.
Ain't gonna be no free t-shirts because
we love you too.
See, you messed up because you call her Miss Foot.
That's right.
It's Little the Foot. That's Little the Foot.
Man, I can't with y'all.
Wait, cuz
we love you.
Hold on, shut up, cuz I can't get no Art Basel salt and pepper shakers.
Not from her.
Bringing no souvenirs back until people change their bet.
I don't bet.
I ain't
got
no
money to bet.
I ain't got no money. I ain't put my bet in yet. I ain't got no money.
Yeah, I ain't got no bread.
I say this with love, but the fan don't even host Ashe. Like, where are we betting?
Hey, cut
you gotta call the number. We gotta call the number.
Cut his whole shit off. Cut his mic.
You know who to cut.
Where are we betting?
We in the private chat.
Hold on, before we
I'll send y'all the link.
Hold on, Littlefoot. Before we boot you out of here, I got one question. Does your onesie have the butt flat?
Jesus Christ.
I don't wear those kind of onesies. My onesies come from Savage Fenty. They don't got no butt. The butt is out.
Exactly.
Wait. Wait, what?
No reason for a flap. The butt is out. You said it.
Yes.
All right. Get her out of here. Get her out.
Lock it. Big parlay. Thank you again, Ashe. Second anniversary. Got Alexis Littlefoot, Savannah Evans. You know who to put your money on.
Thank you, Foot.
You know, always bet on the flex. Period.
Appreciate you. We'll talk after the match.
Really quick.
We
Really.
Uh-oh.
None.
Peace.
I don't want no trouble. I don't
want no trouble.
So look, real quick before we go into the wrestling matches, right?
Right.
So I came across. I got these is pajama pants right here.
Okay.
Right?
That's what we're doing.
These is the pajama pants. You see, this is the drawstring. This is the front. It's a flat.
Oh my god.
We know that. Like there's no with pajama pants, you don't wear drawers, but with a onesie with you wear drawers.
But this is what I'm talking about. When the onesies back in the day was the drawers.
Right.
That was long underwear.
You keep going to the past. Nobody was wearing those.
That is what I was talking about in my original argument.
He was talking about Willy Wonka time. Yeah.
I was never talking about no brand new goddamn Fenty. You know what I mean? I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about back in the day.
He want the onesie long johns with the butt flap.
Back in the day when niggas was using outhouses and niggas knew they place. Right?
Oh my god.
NXT.
we haven't got it in here. No. You ain't seen no roll credits. God dang it. Back then.
Monday
that
night
was the drawers.
It was butt flat.
John Cena last match in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Hey.
We had this conversation.
Do not put no drawers on up under your pajamas. Raw dog your pajamas.
We had this conversation before. It was some years ago, but our grandfather, God rest his soul,
100% Walter C.
He used to rock his pajama pants. Obviously with no drawers.
Yeah, my grandfather did the same thing.
But
drawers was paper thin.
Cuz used to say they looked like rice paper. It was so thin, it looked like rice paper. Like, yo, come on, granddad, balls out.
Some pale blue, super thin pajama pants. Get out of here, grandpa. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, you know they was older than we was. Like, yo, your balls out, granddad. Like,
looking out the window. Yeah.
It's about a cornbread.
Get your nuts off your knee, young.
All right.
On that note, yeah. On that note, let's start the show.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling Division.
Who was that in the chat talking about? Oh yeah, I remember the 1 hour intro. Yeah, Roy. Yeah, that's math fault. Math out here calling up. You calling up big parlay like she wasn't gonna try and fight you.
Yeah, you know exactly.
You muted, brother. You muted.
Look,
he protected his peace. He protected his peace.
Call out.
Go back to mute, cuz, and keep talking. I do the voiceover.
Go ahead. Hold on.
Yeah, nah. When she hit me, I knew what I was doing. I'm not scared because we are on the internet. Now, face to face, you be quiet as a church mouse. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no legal smoke, cigarette smoke. I don't want no smoked salmon. You know what I'm saying? And that's really how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you know, F 'em, we ball.
We ball. Welcome back to Black Rasslin. If you've been rocking with us for 49, 50 minutes, you know that we's a bunch of fools, and God is clearly still working on us. As always, it's your boy Cal. I ain't got no title, but I do got a $20 bootleg John Cena tee that I bought outside of Madison Square Garden. Always respect a respectable bootleg, man. As you saw, well, you didn't see this one squad member on the time. Mimi, say what's good to the people, yo.
What's good, people?
Brother DDM.
Hello. Can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this? Taisha. Yo, call back. I'm busy.
Talk about it ones you can. Brother Fam.
Oh, he kept it short.
You almost made me spin this goddamn Jack with his $500 suit. Goddamn it. Yo, fam, 79 on your social media choice. Nigga, that's all I got.
Brother Math. Goddamn juice box kid.
1854 Math at Math Damon. That's it. Shout out. Peace to the chat. Peace to everybody in the chat.
Peace to the Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Peace to the gods and the earths. Shouts to Mimi. Mimi said it. I don't AEW people. I don't know what's going to happen with this Warner Brothers sale, but they out there celebrating. David Zaslav having big dinners with Oprah and all these other very important people. Like the day before they start going over the bids of the. I don't know where y'all AEW gonna show up, but
they put the Saudis in to help invest with that. So that's going to be very, very interesting. Saudi Arabia has masterminded one of the biggest image overhauls I've seen for this whole Riyadh season campaign, and it started with WWE and UFC, and they have really put their tentacles in other things. They're using oil reserves that suited gold, and they are doing a number, honey.
They're showing you what a dollar could do.
Oh yeah.
That's the truth. No, that is 100%
But if you look
the truth.
at the top currencies in the world, like when you Google top currencies in the world, the first four are all Middle Eastern. Then it's like the Swiss francs.
Facts.
And then it's the British pound, then the euro. Like the US currency, the last time I checked was number 10.
I was gonna say it's low. It's low.
Yeah.
It is low.
Top 10 to not mention at all.
Facts.
President's Uchiwali verse. Oh, I'm sorry.
Shout out. I saw Meals in the chat. Peace to Meals. I got to see Meals in person on Monday before I got the John Cena bootleg from let me put that in the banner. John,
you're supposed to get the bootleg man name too.
If anybody saw Cal and Meals outside at the same time, play the lotto.
We was you actually wouldn't have seen us outside together. We was inside. We walked in and he was right there.
That's outside though.
Not you got the new.
I was outside. You know, wrong. What'd you say, DDM?
It says you got the new Woody Hutton merch.
Somebody laughed when I bought it. The funny thing is because it's like it looked like somebody drew it or like they took they AI'd the regular Cena image or whatever, but it's on an American Apparel. Like this is it's
soft.
It don't feel like no regular yacht to me, but I think that's because it was New York City. I wasn't getting American Apparel in Cleveland. What you say, man?
There's no such thing as American Apparel.
It was on the tag.
Bootlegs, the Cleveland bootlegs had the butt flap on the back.
100%. They was a white, but your granddaddy probably would have been wearing that bootleg for sure. But yeah, I got Meals was out. Got to see Brian H. Waters, those wrestling girls. I saw Rosenberg for a house. It was a good amount of people up at the MSG, but it again, Cena's final Raw. What'd you say, man?
I ain't say no.
You look like you was about to say so. Nah, I will say, aside from like the 2 seats in front of us, we're in the suite. That MSG was pretty much filled out. Everybody was hyped. It was smart for them to open that show with. Like it felt. I saw somebody tweet. I don't know if anybody was feeling like this, but it felt like it was it felt like a Raw from like when we used to talk about Raw on Twitter back in like the 2012s, 2013s or whatever.
It felt like the Raw on Netflix promised us is what that felt like.
It was a good episode.
It was very good. It was a good episode of Raw.
Question, Cal. The last time you were at Raw, it was like they had I can't remember if it was a specific something, but it was like they had the bodega set up, right?
They had the bodega the last time.
Was it this time?
It was a bodega this time. Actually, I did shout out to they did little bags or whatever, but yeah, because it's New York, I don't know if they do it other places, but because it's in New York, they make it look like a newsstand. They get like a ketchup, box of macaroni and cheese or whatever. They have like
bodega.
But they have like special like Netflix and WWE stickers that they put on the items. But yeah, it's set up like they've got items in there. This time though, they had displays with the covers of the WWE magazines that John Cena was on. It was like 6 or 8 different covers, and they had them. It looked like an actual newsstand the way they had it set up, where they would have them on display behind the plexiglass or whatever in the booth or whatever. There was not a cat in there. There was because they was serving pastrami and whatnot, and that cat would have probably been.
Were they serving pastrami?
Cat. There was not. Sean Tragedy asking if there was a bodega cat in there.
No, but did they have cats pastrami?
No. Janelle was there and said cats. The Cat's Deli. I don't think it was cat.
No, it's internationally known. They know
Cat's
the Rocket
Deli
microphone
is one of the more well-known deli, and the pastrami sandwich from there is one of the bigger sandwiches. I was there in the summer. I was doing work up there, and people were in the summer at like 2 PM lined up outside
all day.
It's
always like that
for
quarter zips.
Not
in the alley.
It
had them in the alley.
Facts. If somebody had
quarter
Cat's
zips,
Deli.
It's a deli diner that always has a line.
Look at that face. He don't understand.
You get the goddamn deli sandwich for $40.
And it's a big ass sandwich, but yeah, it's New York.
Pastrami sandwich, not a deli.
Pastrami's the one. Pastrami's the big one there.
Them goddamn salt sandwich.
Yeah, all that salt.
It was just the rub on. It's all types of stuff going into that pastrami. I don't eat that shit.
That's a migraine waiting to happen.
In the bodega, the craziest thing I saw, AZ and Cormega just standing there.
I seen a couple people taking pictures with AZ. Cormega was there too.
Wait. Like the actual people?
I saw AZ first. Matter of fact, I saw Nia Jax and Lash Legend was just like in the mix taking pictures with a bunch of people. I looked to my left and AZ was standing there he had the Scully on. It was on tilt. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's still up. It was up. Cormega had posted on his Instagram story because if you go watch, matter of fact, during the John Cena segment when he's talking, the talking part, you can see them on camera. They're in the front row, like towards the corner. But yeah, it's AZ and Cormega. I don't know if they wrestling fans like that, but I mean, shout out Sade, shout out having black people in charge of getting the right people out there, because it was interesting to see them, and they was hyped. They was out there, and it was a lot of love. It was a lot of love around them too.
I have a pen. This is completely off. I have a pen that reads, "Everything you like about America is because of black people." That right there. reminded me.
Never would have thought. But I mean, to get to the actual show, I mean, again, we mentioned Cena in the opening segment. 40 minutes. They had a good talking segment, but they answered one big question. John Cena and Dominic Mysterio are going to be having a match at Survivor Series for that Intercontinental title.
One more time.
And they started the show with a triple threat match. They had, again, vintage Raw, vintage SmackDown type vibes. It was Cena, Sheamus, and Rey Mysterio in the Garden versus Judgment Day. I don't think John Cena got the biggest pop. I think Roman Reigns got the biggest pop in the building, but the crowd was hypest.
How was the Ziggler pop?
The Ziggler pop was big. I think there were like 4 or 5 really strong. One of the most interesting pops, Gabriel Iglesias, when people realized he was there, he got like a random huge pop to the point where, like, if you look on, because I watched it back, he kind of like looked to the side like, shit, they really cheering for me like that? But no, yeah, I don't know. Some people were in our suite, some people were wanting and hoping that it was a Ziggler situation, but I don't think people were prepared for that, and for him to be Dolph Ziggler, with the theme. And I mean, it's the same thing with Zack Ryder
that made the most sense.
That's the thing. That's why the people saying Matt Cardona should have been the one in the tournament is confusing.
No, because he never wrestled John Cena.
He had no history, and especially in WWE. Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler were the people, so those are the people. And
they should have let Big E and AJ walk him out. That would have been crazy.
That would have been smart. That would have been
a
really.
My lady ain't walking. No.
Yo, Big E.
Put your lips on my lady.
Ooh. Forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
That ain't gonna happen, Captain.
That don't fly.
She's not walking.
Brown suit punk walking around there. We know what his record was. Him and Cena was back there doing numbers. Anyway, that don't matter. It don't matter. What mattered, and I thought that was interesting, is Big E did spoil when Ziggler came out that AJ Lee was there. We didn't know she was there until.
Yeah, I'd seen rumors that the one rumor that I saw was that AJ Lee, Liv Morgan, and somebody else was in the building, and 2 of the 3. Liv didn't make any appearance on TV. I forget what the other name was, but I'd only seen that in the dirt sheets. I didn't know anything about, and I guess Chris it makes sense as to why. You said what?
It was Chris Jenner.
What?
Proceed. So I'm assuming with, I don't know what the end of the Survivor Series match is going to be, although I would like to see Dominic Mysterio get his title back.
I don't think that's happening.
I'm going to assume that. Well, I'm hoping that the synergy is with Ray being part of the 6-man tag match. Whatever happens at Survivor Series, Ray is. I mean, it is San Diego too. That Ray, because I want to see them build towards Ray Dom at some point. I feel like that's a perfect opportunity, if not to set the match to throw some more wood on the fire. Yeah.
I don't throw no wood nowhere.
What I want to see is Ray align with his son.
That would be hard.
They did that in the beginning, and y'all hated it. So wow.
Well, because Dominic wasn't good.
He wasn't ready.
He was terrible then. Yeah, he's very good now. He's better than Ray now.
Ray would have to go.
I think that this character should not change as of yet. In
the Dom character or the Ray character?
Yeah, the Dom character should not change, and I think this character is the one that should send him, like, ride him out to the sunset.
Hey, you can't though.
I think he should his dad should go with his son,
and he put the horns back on
and be an asshole.
Yeah, he should be an asshole.
You wear Gucci and Louis Vuitton together. You are a villain. You're a villain.
You're the devil.
I don't know.
You want to put the horns on, put the horns back on, and take the mask off? You want filthy animals, Ray?
I think you'll probably get them reunited, but I think that'll happen whenever Dominic Mysterio is done with this heel run and turns into a babyface, because that's going to happen soon as well. And you're going to be getting Dom
So
and
you
Ray.
guys think that he's not getting this belt back?
No,
Corey is adamant. He is adamant that he's getting this belt back.
No,
at this next match.
No,
Corey,
I believe. I
what
think
we need to be adamant about is lining up all the new releases.
Making sure inventory is good. That's crazy.
Get the size run correct.
What you were saying?
Yo, Math made me cackle yesterday. He said,
"Talking to that nigga Corey like that."
Corey is an encyclopedia of nothing."
Damn.
I was like,
That's
what?
A bar. No, it's a bar. Not a bar.
Useless shit.
That's a bar.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing.
I love you, Corey.
Nothing at all wrong with knowing a whole lot of.
There go Corey there.
They talking about him.
Speak of the devil, he appears. Shout out.
Shout
out. My kicks my fears. Wait, so now what you were saying, fam?
Nah, I just don't. I don't think. There's a couple of things. I don't think we go out on 2 Cena losses consecutively, which makes no sense to me. But also, I think the plans for that particular championship is going to restore a certain gentleman to his former glory. But we'll get there.
Well, I mean, I will say I think that makes sense. The way that Cena's moving right now, the idea of the IC title being the icing on the cake to whoever would beat him in his final match makes a lot of sense. I think, like, we had that conversation recently. I think it depends on the person. This is crazy. It would depend on the person, because some people I don't think need that IC title, but I do.
One guy can really use it.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I think on the flip, there's some people that are in that tournament that if they get to that end part, they don't really need it. So it really depends on what they're trying to do. But I was saying that because Cena, this week they announced on NXT that Cena's going to be picking the entrance for both Iron Survivor matches on NXT. And there was also a report that he's like specifically very into what Javon Evans has been doing, which is what everybody else has been saying, but it would make sense as to why he got that spot with Gunther, which was not only his Raw debut, but was also his debut at Madison Square Garden on John Cena's final Raw. Like, it all kind of seems like this is making sense, and the idea of Cena ending with a loss to someone who can really utilize it as a newer star going forward makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. What y'all think of that? That Javon? Wait, hold up. This would be a great time for LA Knight's heel turn.
Talking about LA
to do what though?
I feel like what's going to happen though is once Cena goes, it is going to create a vacuum. Right, because everything has been kind of revolving around the Cena of it all, right?
Both shows, yeah.
And once he goes away, that creates a spot for a lot of people to become interesting. So, I mean, after Cena leaves, I think that would be perfect. But I don't think LA Knight is going to be involved in any of that stuff, just because Cena is doing things that either relate to his his past, or him making this place better after he leaves, which is what it looks like he's trying to do on the way out.
Agreed.
So LA, it can't be a situation where John Cena loses his last match, walking out into the sunset, and somebody whip his ass before he roll out.
That's going to happen. That is definitely going to happen. However, it ain't going to be LA Knight.
So it's going to be whom?
The gentleman that had the prominent match featured on Raw this week, opposite of brother Evans.
Gunther did have that. They went back to his older theme which felt. I mean, I was sitting there thinking they don't want
now.
people thinking about Kaiser and El Grande Americano a lot of people like, yo, he's going back to the NXT form. That, you know, we about to see him go back to Walter. Bless you. I don't know if they were thinking that far ahead, but it felt like a statement to have him come out with that music after 3 months of being out of action, to put on that type of performance with Javon.
Oh, we got what I thought we were gonna get.
It feels like a statement. Yeah, it feels like a real statement.
But yeah, because here's the problem: is let's say Gunther doesn't win, it'll be the biggest. Then what? Then? Because he did the thing, like he came up and he went out of this world. And what was that launching pad? The run with the IC title.
Right.
Bring him and that belt back to prominence.
Makes sense. No, it definitely makes sense. It's a tough. I mean, it's Friday. Rusev and Jey Uso wrestle, and Sheamus and LA Knight wrestle. And I guess on Raw on Monday. Wait, on Raw on Monday, Penta, or maybe are there 4 matches on Friday for this tournament?
Carmelo wrestles tomorrow.
Carmelo's wrestling Bronson Reed, and Finn is wrestling Penta.
I thought that was
all right. That's tomorrow. Monday would be
Sheamus.
Gunther facing the winner of Bronson Reed and Carmelo, and Solo facing the winner of Penta and Finn Balor. And then for Black Friday, the site's got listed Rusev versus Jay and Sheamus versus LA Knight. So I get this should be wrapped up. The semifinals should be wrapped up that first week in December 5th. They should have the semifinals sorted out for the finals for the 8th, for then that Saturday.
I'll be glad when this man retire, because I'm over it at this point. Like, please hurry up December 13th and get here.
How are you enjoying the tournament?
Everybody else been enjoying it. Everybody else has been enjoying it.
The reason why I'm ready for it. I mean, it's entertaining, but I'm ready for it to be over, because I feel like, you know, these long reigns, and then, you know, I feel like certain people, like, you know, I'm a huge LA Knight fan, and you know, we sit on this show every week and we defend people who do not deliver as much as him, and yet it's always, well, why him? This man has maintained solid being over for the last at least 2 years, after having his name changed when he got to the main roster, then getting his name back, then having to do that, working through all of these angles, not winning things, still staying ahead, and I'm getting very annoyed with this feeling that he's not worthy, or he's shouldn't. Like, the man has only held the United States title, and
twice.
He is worthy of that, and we know what that belt is. It's just like when he was in NXT. The only belt that they gave him was that phony ass $1 million man belt, and this man puts on great matches. His matches at NXT was bad. I know you don't get what you deserve in wrestling, but he's doing everything that we claim we want people to do, and there's still like this, well, no, not him, but it's just whack to me.
I hear you, and I think a lot of people have felt the same way.
Yeah,
I think I don't know if part of it's the fact that he was on fire at the same time as the Yeet Man was on fire, and they chose the Yeet Man, because remember, there was that one Money in the Bank. If people weren't saying it was going to be Jay, it was going to be LA Knight, and it ended up being Drew McIntyre, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know if it's his age. I don't know if it's they don't. I feel like the age plays a factor.
We keep saying his age, but we have women in the division who Oscar's in her 40s. I know it's Oscar, but that whole age thing, Brock Lesnar is on, and it's Brock Lesnar, I get it, but he's on TV looking bloated as hell. A damn mess. He looks like a recovering alcoholic.
Wait. And it's just like, it's annoying. I'm tired of it. The thing with these other people, that's funny. The thing with these other people is these other people have done it. They've already done the thing and been the person, especially your Oscars and your Brocks. They've been the top, and it's the people see it for you. Like, if the people don't see it for you, it ain't nothing you can do. Like, I don't care how long you're over.
I could see if he wasn't over with the crowd. I could see if he wasn't selling merch. I could see if he wasn't a good promo. I could see if the matches were trash. But he's selling merch. He has been a consistent top merch seller. He is over with the crowds. He is doing great wrestling matches. He's done solid promo work. I just don't understand it.
So he's a babyface now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so that works against him greatly, because let's say he wins. You know what happens with baby faces when they win, and then what, right?
But you
got to figure out how to make these people have something to work to. They could do it, but they got to see it for him.
He's in between though.
Yeah, he's a tweener, and I just think it's lazy to think that the only thing we can do is be heels. It's like, ooh, everybody's a heel. Like, what the hell? Like,
I want to be clear. While I'm not an LA Knight fan, this is not my thought. My question really is, because I hear and understand everything that is being said about LA Knight. Why do we think, DDN, why do you think WWE hasn't given him the chip yet? Why has he not been world champion?
I'm starting to think that after reading through some of the history of a certain man that is running creative at this company, and reading and hearing and watching interviews of the different stories, I think when Triple H does not see it for you like that.
But I thought he was a Triple H guy.
That's not what it's given.
It's not. But I
agree.
Was under the impression that
yeah, that's not what it's given.
I don't know if he is or not, but I agree. I think that's the thing. I don't think that we're seeing. Again, it was last week, the week before, he was cutting a promo on the Netflix, and they cut it mid promo like you know what I mean. Like,
that's on purpose.
I don't know I don't know if it's a Triple H thing. I don't know if it's we've got too much going on. We don't see him in that spot, but it's been 2-3 years with people loving the chance and loving LA Knight, but the company not giving him the opportunities. I'm only going to say it because it is Black Rasslin. We've seen this play before.
We've seen this.
You know what I mean? And it usually means they don't see it for him for whatever reason. I'm just trying to point out what's going on, because even if when I mention LA Knight's age, that's going to be a knock to him, just like it would be a knock to someone who wasn't as big and muscular but was over. You know what I mean? I don't hate using the term, but they used to call certain people vanilla midgets. They didn't think of them as a proper superstar. A lot of the guys like the Dean Malenkos and the whatnots, the shorter guys who were buff and they could wrestle, but they didn't look like the WWE superstars. That the prototype, exactly. I wonder if LA Knight falls into that pocket for this current regime as a competitor.
Like a WWE superstar. That's what you're saying, Cal.
I think that's what the vision is for, and I can only say that based off of what he's been doing.
I get it, but like, we see a lot of people who it look like I could beat their ass on these shows. Okay, let's be real here.
Right.
Okay, it looked like I catch you in a dark alley, Finn Balor, I'm going to break your face. Dom Mysterio, I could beat you. Like, so that whole looking like a WWE, what is that? Looking like you work at Hot Topic? Like,
looking
is now?
Who would you say would be the current WWE look? I think Braun Breaker's probably one of the prototypes as a world champ. And he was like a Vince prototype, but he's one of the guys that they look at as.
And if they're looking at that, he looks retro as hell. Like, Braun Breaker looks retro.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say other than there's a reason why some of these people are getting TV time and LA Knight isn't. I don't think they see it for him anymore, and I think those are some of the factors why. I'm not saying he can't win the tournament, but again,
Right.
I think LA Knight beating John Cena, even if he goes on a heel run, this heel run better be fire, because if this heel run is trash, people are going to do to him what they did to Jey Uso. Because everybody loved the Yeet Man, and then when the Yeet Man was in their face all the time and they didn't kind of jive with that shit, they said, fuck him and them 3 moves, fuck them kicks, fuck them splashes, fuck him botching, fuck the Yeet. They said fuck all that shit. That could happen for LA Knight if he's the guy.
I think the reason that is because Jey Uso, in my opinion, was over pushed. I think after he won the big belt and everybody was happy for him, he lost it. We should have cooled him a little bit. Still have him prominent out there, but I think they over pushed him. That's my personal opinion. I just, and I know I'm probably in a minority, but it should, and I know also too, because I am a native Marylander, and LA Knight, despite what the booking said, is a Marylander.
From the land.
Hagerstown, Maryland. I want a Maryland world champion. I want to be able to say that. And we had a guy from Baltimore that was in WWE. And they never go far. And LA Knight is probably the closest that we've gotten outside of Razor Ramon, because for the people in the back, Razor Ramon is from St. Mary's County, Maryland. He's not from Florida. He's not from Cuba. He's not from LA. Razor Ramon was born in St. Mary's County, Maryland, and he spent a lot of time in Baltimore City.
That's where he worked out.
Yeah,
he killed
Y'all don't recognize Batista?
Oh, Batista is not from Maryland. He's from the District of Columbia.
I know,
that's DMV. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, but that's way closer than where St. Mary's County.
It is.
We told the story.
In Hagerstown.
All right.
What'd you say, man?
We told the story of running into Batista at the bar, right?
No.
I don't
remember it.
Tell it. Story time.
So me and Cuz is at, matter of fact, we're not at the bar, we're in the club. And I can't remember if it was my birthday or what, but we were in there having a slice.
Why was we in the section though?
Good question.
Because we were drunk. So we were in there having a slice, and I look over. I don't know if, let me be clear, I don't know who saw him first.
We probably seen him simultaneously. This nigga was 2 niggas wide. Like shoulder to shoulder.
Hold on, cuz.
What year is this?
This is I want to say he was fresh out of the WWE.
Okay.
So he's sitting down, and it's like 4 or 5 women with him. And I look at my cousin and I'm like, yo, I got him. I could take him. My cousin look at me.
What?
My cousin look at me and he like, nigga. I said, yo, he ain't big at all. And then he stood up. And he was as wide as me and Cuz shoulder to shoulder. Like me and Cuz is shoulder to shoulder, and he stands up and he's as wide as both of us. And I said, oh, all right, never mind. But
duh.
Niggas had the whole United. They nigga had a Hispanic chick, a black chick, and a white chick. It looked like an episode of Entourage. It looked like Entourage. He had Turtle and that thing, Johnny. You know what I mean? It was the whole family was there. It was. Yeah, Benny. Batista was Benny.
Let's say this. Yo, he got the whole Benetton with him. The colors of Benetton is with him.
I love it. I don't think I ever heard
that's when we ran into Batista, but I thought he was a Marylander as well. I didn't think he was a DC.
You sure he ain't from Silver Spring? Or is he
definitely
directly?
I think he's from. I watched the documentary once.
I know he's listed as he's billed from DC.
Yeah, he's from DC. Here's the thing, and for the people who are not from this region, as a Marylander, we just look at DC different. It's not the same, and it will never be the same.
That's why you're not going to the final match.
Well, no, that ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not going to some tickets too high.
Yeah. Too damn.
And it's other reasons why I'm not going, because I think certain people are going to be there, and I'm not. I don't want to be nowhere in the building with them folks.
Understood.
But it's just not the same. And then also too, what I like about LA Knight is that LA Knight, even though he's billed as being from LA, there's certain things about him that are uniquely Maryland. He has this blue collar, port town. It's a certain kind of thing that we have, and you have to be from here to understand that. And so when we see our people on stuff, we want them to win. And especially the thing that will make us mad is when we have somebody who is doing what it takes to win and they're being shafted. That pisses us off. Now, if he was trash, I'd be on here like, man, you're embarrassing us. But he's not. And I'm annoyed.
Wait, is the mumbo sauce in DC a Maryland
thing?
thing?
That is not a Maryland thing.
DC thing.
Yeah, you can get it outside of DC, but it's a DC thing.
I got some in the refrigerator right now.
Mimi said, "Let me make sure." I gotta know what size
I don't know why I got mumbo sauce and crabs all over my timeline, and I have not said neither one of those words.
Well, I do know I just came across an interview with the mayor of Baltimore talking about, listen, Obey is way better than Mambo Sauce. Club music is better than Go-Go.
Okay.
Which, hey, half of that is true. I like Obey better.
What?
I'm trying to hit 5 little Vegas at the Gucci store.
As a man over 40 years old, no one wants to hear for 34 hours straight.
You got to switch it up. You got to switch it up at some
club
point.
music is still relevant.
Yeah, you ain't wrong there either.
That's that.
You ain't wrong there either.
Baltimore club, not Jersey club.
See, that's some.
The relevant club. I wish it was from Baltimore, but
Jesus.
Don't say Chicago.
Well, no, I'm just saying what club DJ that are like jumping and popular in the zeitgeist are from Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Plenty.
Who?
Damn.
I chipped my nail.
Who did you say?
That was the fried chicken had softened it up.
They still get butt all over the place. The DJ now, I'll say this: the DJs, they always get money. The rappers, you ain't get no argument out of me from that.
Shit,
but
I saw Mambo Sauce in Target.
Yeah, I think it was in Target. Yeah, he right.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you want it to be a different. Like you want them to have mixed it themselves. If you getting like good mumbo, like you want it to be in a unmarked jug.
Got you. It's like some moonshine.
Nah, I ain't gonna call it moonshine.
I'm not calling it moonshine, but I'm saying
you want it to look like Garth from You Can't Do That on Television. Mixed it up, and that's only
nasty. That's nasty.
I mean, hey,
that's wrong. You're wrong, dude.
LA Night is not intense.
You're wrong, dude.
I don't. We'll see. I guess we'll see how he fares in this tournament. Is another thing. You said what?
Who's he going against?
Shit. Did I close that? You know what I mean?
Somebody. Another white man.
Another white man is 100%.
That might be my lack of care.
Yeah, he's got a match against Sheamus on the 28th.
Yeah, he's gonna win that.
He's winning that match.
Definitely win that.
He's winning that match.
Yeah,
we'll see. I don't know if he would be facing Solo, the winner between Solo and the Penafin, or Gunther. Because if he faces Gunther, He may
We
need a
already
sock
know
full of
behind the
nickels.
scenes. We already know Gunther is winning the whole thing.
I mean that is what it looks like. I think if that is traditional thinking.
Matt, you said you hope not.
I hope not.
Why?
You know I'm
need it.
going for Mello.
Yeah.
Mellow don't miss.
I'm
That's
going for
right.
Mello, and it feels like. Have you ever had your car searched?
No.
Me no.
No.
Do you know? Have you?
Where is this going?
You've been pulled over.
I've been in the car. Yeah. I've been.
Yeah.
I
And
just,
You
you
ain't
know-
running the light.
You know,
shit.
but you know that feeling when the police is taking too long in their car.
Yes.
You know how you feel. That it's that
Yes.
anxious feeling. That's how I feel waiting on Mello's match.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Because
I understand.
And he
I'm like-
facing Bronson Reed.
He's got Bronson Reed. Yeah.
They don't care
On
about
Monday.
him. They definitely don't care. Let me not complain about
Oh my God, I
LA.
didn't know that. Oh,
They definitely don't care about him.
stupid.
He getting tsunami right off of television.
Damn.
That's what I so this is my thinking. Okay, I don't mean to derail, but I
keep going.
feel like he's going to get past Bronson Reed with the
How?
help of Roman Reigns.
Oh,
Oh, that would be cute.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I would like that.
I don't know.
Because that is the Raw before the last Raw before Survivor Series, so that would make sense to kind of build on the War
I
Games.
hope-
No, you're not wrong. Meals said,
I
"Is that Meals? Let's do the thing." I thought that was Meals.
They don't want none. They don't
I
want
fear that Mello is getting squashed.
I hope not. Twan.
Nigga said my condolences to Mello.
Shout out to Matt Cardona, one of the best bodies in wrestling.
Mr. D, Mr. D, that Mello Bronson rematch is going to be on Raw on Monday. It won't be a SmackDown match.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. I wanted to get y'all thoughts because one of the other we've talked about Gunther Javon, we've talked about Cena. One of the other big moments was Maxine
Oh yeah, let's
Dupri.
get into this bullshit. This is ridiculous. This
Maxine
is
Dupri.
absolutely ridiculous. This is raggedy. This is raggedy. Okay.
You knew what was going to happen.
Why is
This
it
is-
raggedy? Why is it
this
raggedy?
is
I'm not for. I don't
raggedy.
support this, but why is
That
it raggedy?
no
Good question.
wrestling beautiful heifer. Okay. That is raggedy. Now, one thing I'll give Rebecca, anything she have, she make it worth getting from her. Even her post-loss Twitter rant talking about, and I want to put Becky Lynch over a little bit because I have really become a fan of this lady. She does a promo on Twitter talking about she's suing
Yes.
Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce.
You love theater. That's why you like her. You love
She been
theater. and
she been
really
calling him
into
on the
the
phone.
theater.
She called him like 20 times or whatever.
But what I liked about it was she did and this is where the screenwriter in me comes out because she addressed something that makes a lot of sense that has been a thing for decades.
Talk about it.
How is somebody a surprise when you playing their music
That's a good point.
and they come out? And she pointed that out, and she like, you were in on it, and that's why in story it made absolute sense. So going to I'm going to sue. It like the whole character, it made sense, and that's all I ask sometimes is that it makes sense. So I have really become a fan of Rebecca Quinn. As far as this Maxine lady, y'all just killed the belt for me. Y'all killed the belt because Roxanne should be holding this belt, or even though Lara is boring, at least she was a workhorse with the belt. She was like this woman can barely do a
You
damn.
actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to step up for Maxine just a smidge, just a smidge, because that match was not bad at all. I was very impressed, at her progress,
Mhm.
I have to say, for weeks and weeks and weeks, I would see clips of I'm training, and I was not looking forward. I was just like, this shit is gonna be. She's just gonna look a hot. They both gonna look a hot mess. And I have to say, I saw a lot of progress in this match. I was very, very surprised, and I felt like I got something out of this weight. This I'm training. That was the payoff. That match was the payoff, in my opinion.
Well, it was a payoff because they had a segment on Raw like a year ago where Becky was like at a certain point, you know, you keep working hard, and one of these days you can wrestle me or whatever. Like, you know, it was when Becky was a baby face. So it was interesting to see them pay. I don't know if they had it planned like that, but it was cool to see them.
That's why
if you work hard enough, you too can kill a belt that's still in its infancy.
God damn it.
I hate it. I
looked at that post. I'll be honest. I saw that post that you're talking about, and that whole thing where she's sitting on the thing and talking to her. I literally rolled my eyes. Like, I did not even remember that, but I don't remember like half the segments.
Oh,
in the past.
I totally remembered it because my thought at the time was, you got to get Maxine into the ring to wrestle to have that happen. You know what I mean? But I don't know if it's gonna work, but I wonder if the thought is she's not Roxanne Perez, she's not somebody else. Clearly they see something for her. She's got a look that, you know,
she's stunning.
Will do the damn thing.
She's absolutely stunning. Okay.
Maybe their thought is she needs to get it because she's gonna, if it's the workhorse title, she's gonna be in there wrestling a bunch of women who are going to be able to wrestle circles around her.
We're better than her.
I don't know.
I guess we're going to see her against B-Fab next week, huh?
In a couple months, we'll see if she's back on main event. But right now, this is the experiment.
Comes full circle. But
one thing, go ahead, man. I'm sorry because I was getting ready.
No, go ahead. You was about to.
What I want to say is that B-Fab is not a great wrestler, and that match with Jade was absolutely horrendous. However,
wait. B-Fab is she's not great, but she's not bad.
Yes,
I didn't say that.
Yes, you're wrong.
But what I'm saying is this.
Shut up, man.
B-Fab is she can stand toe to toe with any woman on that roster on the mic.
Yes.
And in a backstage segment, that is her superpower. I've seen her now and go talk to Charlotte. She talked to Jade. She has and it looks equal in the backstage. I think as a manager and a talent booker, she is a powerhouse, and they really are not exploiting that.
Yeah, she carries herself well
to its highest potential. But in ring,
we'll see. I mean, maybe she'll pop over. Maybe she'll pop over for.
You know what, Mav? I would 1,000% want you in my corner for anything that I'm going against. I would 1,000% love you to be in my corner
because you're going to be 10 toes down, whether I'm right or wrong.
Down.
That's what
we would know where the body is buried, and you'd be like, nope,
ain't nobody.
Because they are trashing that belt. With Maxine Dupri having that belt, you had Becky. The whole point of Becky holding the belt is, we bought a name. We're gonna build it up. Now, who beats the person that beats Maxine Dupri? Like, you beat Maxine Dupri.
I mean, you got to do it though.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing: is Maxine Dupri? You see what I'm saying? Like, that logic is supposed to be the same thing.
Yeah.
But it just don't. That belt didn't mean nothing with Becky, to be honest. Let's keep it a buck.
It didn't.
It's cool.
It didn't.
It was sitting, and it's because she isn't heavily involved in a bunch of things, and not. Listen. It is John Cena season, and everything else is secondary at best, and that title was fifth or sixthary, whatever that word is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
It just, we shall, when we get back to real life, at the end of the year and we start seeing where things are going for Mania, we'll start to see what these things mean. And the interesting part about this time is I think them niggas think that they can do absolutely anything, and it ain't gonna matter till Cena gone, and they be like, oh, don't worry about that. That was Cena time.
Put
now
it
we're
off,
doing
yeah.
it in these times. We've seen it a million times before where there was an involved time where we were all looking just toward like the bloodline stuff, and everything else away from it was like, oh, we can kind of do anything over there, do that stuff over there. Like it. So I think once that stuff is over, maybe we'll see what they're going to do. But I mean, that belt for me wasn't being held in any high esteem with it being with Becky. So I mean, I just didn't.
You had to get it off of her to not put it on AJ.
Well, I think you had to get it off of her, so because I'm assuming her and AJ, they maybe that's the match that they have.
You
Well,
don't
why
want
not
it
put it on
on
AJ?
Great big.
But why not?
Because I'm going with Maxine
It is
Dupri.
absolute garbage now. The reality is this.
And
I
she ain't
just
gonna
don't
be there.
understand how we can't walk and chew gum at the same damn time. Yes, John Cena, we understand that. But the way that they have booked these women's secondary belts has been absolutely abysmal.
Look at the
It's
division.
It's abysmal.
Well,
Look at the
And
division.
at this point, why have them? Just don't have them.
They introduced them. You can't just take them away like the old days. Like the old days, they would do that. That like they'd be like, "Oh, Wendy Richter is the champion," and then
you don't see
you
the
don't
belt
hear about
again.
that belt until Lalani Kai. Like
Yeah.
they used to do that. Now everybody's like, "Well, what happened to that belt?" Like,
And there's
they-
500 belts. Like
you
they
obviously didn't have a plan for these belts in the beginning, and the way that you've booked them shows that.
Yeah.
So what was the point? You should have just held on to them and introduced them in 2026.
They did it to have another belt because SmackDown had a belt,
Well, no, they introduced both of them. But my thing is this:
but one
the
of them had a
women's-
tournament first, right?
Oh, were
Yeah,
the networks
NXT
asking for these belts?
NXT got theirs first, and NXT's North American belt has been booked way better in the
Whoa.
ladies field than
Yeah.
any one of them main roster belts. And those belts were given to wrestlers who were workhorses who went out there and delivered match. When we look at women NXT Women's North American Championships, we're talking about Kalani Jordan. We're talking about Sol Ruka. We're talking about who else held that belt. But whoever else it was, now it's on Blake Monroe. She's going to work the belt. That's how you book a secondary title. I'm sorry, Road Dogg needs to go because SmackDown's booking is absolutely terrible.
I mean,
He needs to go. And who is he? He's Hunter Hearst Helmsley's
well, I
friend.
was gonna say, like you're asking for. He's gonna have
4
to
inches.
fuck the fuck up to get booted out right now. Like it's facts. It's facts. Like if you're talking about his man,
Listen,
who did bad and he brought back.
listen. The product is in a very weird space right now. It's very hodgepodge. 1 minute it's okay, the next minute it's not. It's lukewarm, it's ambient, like it's not consistent. And the one thing I will say, in 2014 to 2018-19, we got some bullshit, but it was consistent
Every Monday night.
bullshit. It was consistent. And that's what Monday felt like. Monday felt like 2015, 16. Like I got that nostalgia feeling that y'all be talking about. And I was just like, wow, this feels familiar. And I enjoyed it bell to bell. I don't know, after this John Cena situation, I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't.
That's the thing. That's the John Cena is a certified. I wish DDM was on right now. John Cena is a certified bona fide star.
1,000%.
100%.
1,000%.
You take away Roman Reigns,
Watch your mouth
there
now.
are not a lot of people
It's facts.
who you can say the same thing about.
That's facts. Roman and Cena got two of the biggest pops that night, and then Gabriel Iglesias and Dolph Ziggler. Like everybody else was getting their regular pops, but it wasn't nothing crazy. And I'm including Cody and CM Punk and some of these other people in there as well.
Yo, did anybody?
Yeah, I think if you go ahead, cuz I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, because I was about to derail this.
So, of course, I'll say Seth, yes. Punk, yes. Cody, but he's a baby face, which is a whole nother conversation. But yes, but there's a difference between the star that Cena is. Cena is one of them, undeniably one of them. And him going away, first of all, adding him shook the room. Adding him shook the room. They did some weird stuff in the middle, which, okay, it is. They tried some stuff. But then once they just did the wrestling thing of, you know what, never mind what we did. Don't pay no mind to all that. We just gonna go back to he gonna be John Cena and he's gonna come out there with the jorts and when they did that, the last few months, that stuff has been really, really good. But the thing that they featured is him because he is a star, and I do not believe you can build a star. No. You either got it or you can be good in the ring or good on a promo.
Yeah, you become a star.
There's a difference, man. These niggas, you can't figure out how to be John Cena. You just can't.
Your cousin said it still stinks.
Let me tell you, him being on me getting text messages from people that don't watch wrestling about John Cena. Yeah. Mimi, what did you think of Raw? Mimi, did you know? Mimi, Mom, John Cena's really leaving. That's a thing.
He's that guy. He's that guy.
Every time he comes on the screen, I feel what I felt when my kid was 9 and wanted the John Cena stuff. This man, really, he has had an impact then, and he has an impact still now. And I think him leaving is I actually felt damn, he's really leaving.
This is it.
He only got 2 more shows. What? One
Survival Series and Saturday's Main Event. That's it.
But that's also the interesting thing here, right? Because we've never gotten it.
It's going to be it's going to be any better after he leaves. I think there's going to be a huge gap. I see it in the booking, and I just don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. It's not even just the women. It's the men too. It's okay, we want puffy Brock Lesnar. I'll be honest, him and Roman in the ring, I was oh shit, okay. But do I really want to see that?
Look, now I'm gonna say this. When that motherfucker was coming back months ago and everybody was so hunky goddamn dory about a Brock Lesnar coming back.
Then we saw his face though. We saw his face.
This is what I was waiting for, this moment right here, because when you ask for Brock Lesnar, you gonna get Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar is gonna do Brock Lesnar.
I wasn't asking for him before he showed up.
There was a lot of people that was hyped for that nigga and hyped for the Vince era and all that stuff.
It looked like he was drinking the fifth of yak.
That's right.
He did that commercial.
That's right.
That's that young Cena.
Son.
My problem.
Nobody. You're not gonna have nobody to do this. Nobody's putting on all these clothes for nobody.
Ain't got nobody. I will say. I'm going to say this.
You sure?
One thing that I'm going to say is this: is that there's always going to be a new star. It may not be immediately, but there'll be another star.
That's what
it's gonna be a wow for everybody else.
I mean, but that always happens in wrestling. I'm not even in the story, but there was a lull between the Hulk Hogan era until we got Stone Cold in them.
That's kind of, not to say, I mean, at the end of the day, they got to do the show. They're going to, regardless of if they got a Cena or not, they got to do Monday Night Raw. They got to do SmackDown. Hopefully they figure it out. Until then,
the problem is you have your star now, which is Cody. I guess your flagship individual is Cody. Mm-hmm. You got him getting washed by a part-timer.
He beat
And
up
then
the cops though.
You also that was off air.
He beat up the cops though.
That
with
was
the cane.
off air, right?
I don't know what part. I didn't watch the end of the show, but I saw this. They had pictures of this on the WWE.com.
I thought that was off air.
I don't know. I'd have to watch back.
You have your.
Is that when Nick Shane got beat up?
Probably.
You got your two big title holders getting their ass whipped by Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Like that makes no sense.
It does make sense because it's Brock Lesnar.
That don't make no sense though, because you're saying the only person that can take Brock Lesnar out is a guy who doesn't even who's not on your show.
The Street Fighter.
How did the ref just get carted off?
Yeah, everybody getting fucked up in this game. Sorry,
my bad.
You got your two title holders getting washed. I don't understand that.
Yeah, but Brock's been watching title holders for a minute. Like that's
a fact.
Consistent. That's consistent. So it might not make sense, but it's
stinky.
But the thing is,
definitely stinky.
The title holders that he's washing was Roman Reigns, who got his get back. You had John Cena, who was John Cena. You had Cody, who beat him. You got this motherfucker washing CM Punk and then washing Cody when you're trying to push.
Cody, yes.
But Cody,
yeah, but that's what heels do in the build-up. That's what heels do to the good guys. The good guys get beat up. That's the purpose of the good guys. This is why it's weird.
What I'm saying is, there's no get back for the good guy when Brock Lesnar is in the mix.
Because he could just dip.
But there's never been a good. Roman was the only one that got a good a lick back.
Nah. Cody got his lick back. Cody is up on him.
Yeah, but it wasn't believable.
I'd have to go. Well, because
it was a win. You do realize you're a bad source for that information, right?
They gave it to him. They gave him that gift.
No, it's wrestling. They give it to everybody.
Yes, and they gave it to Cody.
But, yeah, that's just how wrestling works.
That's right.
But the problem is, the problem is that that's the character that they built when they used him for Undertaker. Their plan was, I need to build a Goliath. And when I give that Undertaker win to Brock, it makes Brock a thing. And it's the most successful thing that I've seen them do in wrestling as far as building something, is they built Brock to be a killer with that Undertaker win. And that's what his role is. He come in and kill.
But
and if you beat him, you're made.
But eventually the killer gets killed.
If you beat him right, you're made. If you beat him right.
I was going to say it's got to be the right person, because he killed Kofi Kingston, and then the way that panned out, I don't think Kofi was worth the sacrifice, because he was going to Cain Velasquez, and it was a bunch of hodgepodge of BS. But
which never happened.
Exactly, it was a lot of promises that didn't happen.
Got a body.
But no, that's the idea. You just have to. It's how you execute it after you make that plan. We'll see. We're riding the Cena train until the end of the year. We only got a couple weeks left. This Saturday is Full Gear in Jersey. They're back at the Rock. They did 3 hours of Dynamite and Collision on Wednesday, which included Mercedes Moné winning. It's the 14th?
No.
Yeah, I guess because she got 13. No. I thought she got the 13th on the weekend.
No, it's still 13.
That was the 13th?
No, because she already had the title.
Oh, because she was interim ROH.
Oh, that's right.
Champion,
they were
so she's now just
melding. That's
right. Wait, she's interim what?
She had a match against Mira Shirkara was the Ring of Honor interim World Women's Television Champion because Red Velvet was injured. She'd been holding that title for a couple of months. She challenged Mercedes for the title a couple weeks back. What was that? What was that? 18th. October?
It was the 18th.
October 18th. What was it? Wrestle Dream?
I think it was Wrestle Dream. By the way, that's a very good idea, right? It's like if someone has to relinquish their title, instead of it going away, I love that idea. If instead of having someone relinquish, you somehow figure out an interim and let them rock as an interim, and when they come back,
have that match.
I think that's how they do it in MMA.
MMA does, and I think they've done it before. I don't think this has been the first time. It may have been. I'm sorry.
Finish because I didn't.
I'm sorry. So at Wrestle Dream, Mina Shirakawa put up the interim women's TV title for Ring of Honor up in a match against Mercedes Moné, which she won. And Red Velvet, I guess a couple weeks later on social media was like, I'm back, I'm healthy, I want my title back. I'm not an interim, I am the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion. But then so they had the unification match last night in Boston on as the main event of the Dynamite Collision 3-hour show, and Mercedes won. So yeah, she's now the undisputed Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion, as well as the APAC and the and all the other titles that she got right now.
WPW.
Do Saturday Full Gear. Is she's facing Chris Statlander for that AEW Women's Championship, World Championship. Her beating Red Velvet make me think she ain't winning that belt.
DDM just went out. Just went out.
Oh, my fault. Let me. DDM prepared a statement for this segment.
Listen, I said this on the Spaces last night. I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, but I really thought that they would have let her not win this, because I think the character needs a little bit of a shift, and I just don't know when she starts losing, or not losing the titles that she has, but mainly losing matches for titles that she's going after. And I kind of felt like Red Velvet needed this, but
she lost the one match.
What match she lost?
Ooh.
Well, I don't know. I don't.
Mercedes. She lost.
Yes, she lost one match, but that was the tag for the tag tournament.
No, did she lose? Did she wrestle?
Tony you Storm? Mean before? Yeah, she lost
Tony Storm. But I think that's that may be the only.
No, she lost the tag match.
No, but I'm saying like solo women's world.
Well, we're not counting the tag match. We talking about solo title. She did lose to Tony Storm, and Tony came out in that Queen of England look that I absolutely loved.
That's why I thought she was going to be beating Chris Statlander. I was assuming
this lady in these bouts, like at this point, I don't care. Give her to Tim Hortons middleweight women's champions. This is utterly ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous.
Wait, Sean Tragedy. So you saying she's not? Now I think that's what Matt is saying as well. The whole thing is that she's not going to be able. So she doesn't get the AEW Women's World Championship for a second time.
No, I don't think she. I don't think. What I was saying was, last month. She's not winning no more. I think she's going to start losing those titles now. But I think the Red Velvet match was going to be after this match.
My question, because eventually somehow the belts will have to start coming off. I don't know how they're going to do that, right?
What was said in the chat? Whenever she tells Tony Khan she's leaving.
But here's the thing: is they have to. They got to have this booked already, right? However the belt is coming off is booked in their mind already. And the belts aren't going to come off in some random loss. Right? It's going to be a thing. There's going to be a build to it. It's why maybe she doesn't win the big one, but I don't think those belts are coming off anytime soon. I think she's going to keep moving on up and possibly not being able to win that big one until she does win the big one. And then there'll be some sort of coordination. And then I feel like that's where things start peeling off, because then that's when you can actually use her to tell stories and have matches, which is the thing that she should be doing for the most part. But
that sounds like springtime to me. Then to start those titles being lost.
I don't think she wins. I don't think she wins the big one anytime soon. I think she would win the big one in the spring.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like what's Revolution or whatever that March pay-per-view is, I would assume that would be
however long it's going to take for her to lose 13 titles.
No, I think that's when she wins the big one, and then I think
they start coming off.
The story then starts to be, because think of FTR, think of Kenny Omega. They booked these types of storylines before, where people have collected belts, and then at a certain point they dominate, and then they lose a match in Japan, they lose a match at Ring of Honor, and then at the end they lose the AEW. Yami.
That don't make sense to me though. Because I'm saying this because you mean to tell me that the individual wrestling in the indie promotion can pull this one off, but nobody. You see what I'm saying?
Shout out.
What's up, guys?
I think that the question is going to be, between now and then, she going to make a return to those promotions? Because there's nothing saying she can't go down there and defend the belt. I don't know how. I think she's going to other territories, because she's been to Mexico a couple times and other places.
It was just in Mexico.
It should happen that way, and there's nothing saying it can't happen that way. But yeah, that you would need to be scheduled like between now and the springtime. If that would be the case, I would want to see her making that tour again to those Denmark and shit to defend those titles that she's got around her waist.
I would like her to go to North Carolina and make that belt.
100%. 100%.
I'm of two minds of that. I would love to see her there, but I don't want that belt to go away.
That belt would be on AEW TV.
Well, the only reason why I would want her to win that is to help make the belt, give it a push, help.
100%.
I think that would be the biggest impact that she could make.
If these other promotions actually got treated like that, and they're just not.
So it's the dude holding them titles.
That's what I think, that the return and the loss is the payoff. That's
for all the indie the promotions.
Yeah.
So the troubling conversation with that is we just saw a couple of really big indies shutter their doors, right?
It's a bad time to support indie wrestling.
Yes. Hey, listen. These companies, these two companies that we've talked about tonight, they're cool, right? They're cool, but they're cool without our dollars. Realize how they treat, especially a black dollar, with both of these companies. But but let me say this: is these companies that are near you that have black wrestlers on their posters specifically, go, man, spend your little $20-$30 with them niggas, and you go on Monday night and all that's cool. You still do that. Right, but go spend your money with the folks that need you to spend their money if you want to keep the base of what wrestling is. Because I don't know if I believe in the what's the NIL wrestlers yet. I don't know about that. What I do know is the majority of these people that we love and are great came from somewhere else, came from a little school, came from a little goddamn promotion, and built it up because they understand that wrestling takes a lot of pieces to get good at. And so go spend your money with these people. So whenever we had these discussions, hey, I love, WWE, AEW, they cool. Go spend your money with the little guys so the little guys can keep on going so we keep feeding the big guys. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I work. So it's important, man, and I'm hoping that things like this will eventually trickle down. Like when we see
they need to
Mercedes at the was it HOG she was just at or whatever.
She was a hog, yeah.
Everybody that was there was talking about how she was actually interacting with the crowd and da-da-da and cracking jokes, and one nigga was calling her trash the whole night, and then and then when she came in his face, he was like, "Can I get a picture?" She was like, "No, nigga, I've been trash." It's, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going. it's dope that she does that. But shout out to the niggas that are not too big to come back down to these smaller promotions. Yeah, 100%. Support your local wrestling, man. And wrestlers. Y'all
and
keep
wrestlers.
going, God dang it. Y'all keep going back and help create them folks that can help you make money.
Facts. So should I not look at the Full Gear card real quick then?
We might as well.
I'm just kidding. We should and then get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
They got 4 pre-show matches booked.
That sounds beautiful.
That's on brand.
They're bringing back Big Boom AJ, and him and QT Marshall are going to be teaming.
Oh God,
that'll. I mean, that
boom.
See,
your favorite color inside. Yes,
DDM was turned up. That got the biggest pop of the pre-show, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That was the.
And he had enough sense to recognize the black folks in the room at the presser. I still remember that.
That was a good night. That was a good time. Max Caster and Anthony Bowen's teaming up again to be part of this $200,000 4-way tag team match. I lost the storyline on why people keep getting offered hundreds of thousands of dollars in these tag matches, but it's a good way to get Brian Keefe and them in the pre-show. So why not?
Stakes.
Stakes.
I don't know if I'm at liberty to say because they never talked about who
is where they get the gold.
What is Zips?
That's
the name of the episode.
Not for that money. Not for that. Not for that kind of bread.
Eddie Kingston's back. Him and Hooker teaming up in the pre-show as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch. How is Kazuchika Okada, Takeshita, and them in the pre-show as well? I guess a trios match for the CM. We'll see what happens.
There are 8 pre-show matches.
There's 4 pre-show matches, 13 matches currently on the card in total. Statlander's defending the AEW Women's World Title against Mercedes Moné. Samoa Joe and Hangman Adam Page are going to be facing each other in a steel cage for the AEW World Title.
They're gonna go berserk.
That's going to go, and I've actually liked the way they built that storyline with Page and the Ops. It's this should be a problem. This should be a problem. BROTW are going to be facing FTR for the AEW World Tag Team titles.
Go crazy.
That shout out BROTW. It's been a fun team to see develop. Kenny Omega teaming up with Jurassic Express to take on the Young Bucks and Josh Alexander. That's $1 million trios match.
A milli.
They're the Casino Gauntlet match for the AEW National Championship, the inaugural AEW National Championship match. Last night on Dynamite, Lashley and Shelton Benjamin won their matches, so they're the first 2 entrants into the Casino Gauntlet match. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully, no one gets hurt.
You know why that is, right?
Hopefully, it's
know why that is.
They're going to dominate.
So there are maybe 4 people on the roster that look right in the ring against Bobby Lashley. Right?
Facts.
Shelton Benjamin happens to be one of them.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin, not a lot of people talk about this, but Shelton Benjamin is a great big dude, yo.
Facts. Especially
Shelton
to be
Benjamin,
moving the way he moves.
Correct.
He's a great big dude in AEW. He's a giant.
When I don't know if it's going to be with or without the Hurt Business, but when they start realizing that he could be wrestling for the mid-card titles as well, they're going to be able to put on some really ill shit.
I still think Shelton Benjamin needs to be the Ring of Honor champion.
I could see that he would run him and Lee Moriarty down there rapping anyway. There's a lot that you could do with him working as a singles down there. Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe are going to be facing off in a no DQ match for the AEW TNT title. If Mark Briscoe loses, he'll be forced to join the Don Callis family.
That's going to be so entertaining.
30 niggas in there.
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher's winning.
I was going to say, I think the beauty in this would be trying to see Mark Briscoe as part of the Don Callis family, like Daniel Bryan with the Wyatt. So yeah, that I'm hoping Kyle wins that so we can see that on TV. Darby Allin versus Pac. Last time I saw Pac threw Darby Allin. He tried to cook that motherfucker on the fire table the other day. So yeah, they're gonna kill each other.
So I want to pause here
Go ahead.
and give a salute to Pac, because the promo he cut Wednesday on Darby was amazing. I love the character. I love the change in the character, the visual change in the character.
The hair and everything.
Yeah, he looks like a villain. He could Pac could be cast on a show like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And the promo was that good that it was given a Hollywood level promo.
I like it. And you don't normally get to see that from him at all.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed seeing that range, seeing that depth, and I think it added some nice dimension to the character, which makes me even. He's already a great wrestler, but it gives more dimension to the character. So I just wanted to point that out.
No, I 100%. I'm glad he's back. I like him in these type of role. I kind of wish he. I don't know. Again, somebody else they could probably throw up in the mix and give him some singles titles as well. The first time I went to Prudential Center was him and the Lucha Bros. That was when they started that Best of 7 series. That was the Death Triangle. I forget. I think they were called hit niggas with hammers. They're having a 4-way tag team match with the winning team to choose a stipulation for the semifinals match in the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag. There's a lot going on there. But some of your favorites, Willow Knight and Nightingale and Harley Cameron, are going to be there. Sky Blue's going to be in there, the bloody MVP, Tony Storm as well as Marina Shafir. It's a bunch of the women in the tournament. So check that
Everybody
out.
Everybody got a name except for Megan Bain and Marina Shafir.
Just this beach our
Hey,
asses.
Shafir, put some shoes on, bro.
She needs some shoes on.
Put
for
shoes
real.
on, B.
Finally they booked this match last night. It makes so much sense because I the most I've liked watching Kylie Watson wrestle on TV, him and John Moxley. I think they've had 2 rapidy rap matches on AEW TV. And then he was trying to break John Moxley's leg. He somehow was he was on HGH or something. They knocked him out. He got right back up and was right back on that man's leg trying to break it. So they booked a no holds barred match with the 2 of them at Full Gear as well. I'm gonna say it now. Don't be surprised if I'm like, that's my match of the night. But they just be rapping. I don't know why. They really be rapping when they get together.
Now,
I like to see it.
The thing I saw mentioned around Kyle O'Reilly's push, which I mean, Kyle O'Reilly is probably the main event of pay-per-view, which is crazy, is the fact that main man the streets are saying main man done.
Kylie Watson?
Adam Cole.
Oh yeah. There was some match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now. He's been out for a bit. And they've not disclosed what that situation is though, right?
No, but Tony Khan made a comment recently about no matter what type of capacity, he'll always be welcome at AEW. And that felt like just felt like they got some news.
It feel. I want to say it may have been last week. Mr. D, I'm not sure. It may have been a concussion. They've not specifically said why he was out this last time, or why because there was a point where he learned some news and said he was taking time away. But I feel like it was recently. Kyle O'Reilly and a couple of the other, like the core squad around him, they were like, we had a conversation with him, and they were talking in the same kind of end of an era, end of a career type situation. So whatever the case may be, it seems like he's sitting down right now. This was in the Ariel interview, is what Sean Tragedy was saying. That makes sense. That's what, because Tony talked to Ariel the other day. So we'll see. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that he could be main event in this pay-per-view, but it is John Moxley, and it is no holds barred, so they are known to put those on at the end. Yeah, that's Saturday night, AEW Full Gear at the Prudential Center in Jersey. I think that may be it. I think we got to everything.
Hey, Sean Trash. Hey, stay tuned, brother. Just stay tuned.
Yeah, just stay tuned. Please stay tuned. It's gonna be time to get out of here. But Miss Mimi, I always got one question. You got a Black Wrestler of the Week?
I don't have a Black Wrestler of the Week, but
what?
It's been a very tough month for me, and Saturday was a tough day.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, last week and tonight, Math made me laugh. Like I think this is the first time I've kind of belly laughed since everything has happened. So Math is my Black Wrestler of the Week.
Shout out, brother Math. Good job. DDM, you got Black Wrestler of the Week?
Miss Foot.
It's Miss Little.
No, I was cracking up because Math did call that young lady Miss Foot. He addressed her as Miss Foot. And I don't know why that tickled me. It just
like she was Lauren Hill.
I didn't realize that. Man.
It just tickled me real bad. So for Black Wrestler of the Week, because we didn't really get to it, but I just want to give shout outs to the NXT roster. The tag match between Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus Dark State was absolutely good. I do want to also shout out, I am the ruler. I am the evil maker. Your daddy is home.
Your daddy is home.
And the crowd went insane.
Yup.
He looked so different. I love this character change. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to talk about. I want to shout out that NXT is the Black Wrestling Show.
It's supposed to be one person. It's supposed to be one goddamn person.
Well, no, I had to fit in my recap because I really want to talk about.
No, that's not what this part is for. That's not what this part is for.
People. Well, it's going to be longer now because you keep cutting me off. Okay. So, I wanted to shout that out. Trick Williams.
It's 17 niggas at this point.
Also, sending a special. And I want to give NXT a shout out because even though I knew it was going to happen eventually, the way that they did the culling turn on Tatum Paxley.
Yeah.
So my Black Wrestler of the Week.
Ooh.
Absolutely stunning. And I think that I loved how they did it. So my Black Wrestler of the Week, I'm going to give it to Javon Evans. Y'all have a nice evening.
There you go. Brother Fam.
Listen, they say she's bringing back the baddies. She's bringing back the baddies. She's getting applications. She's bringing back the baddies, man. Shout out to Jay Cargill.
I did see that was happening. Shout out.
So basically, we're going to copy. Never mind.
Wow.
Herself, because she was the one that had the baddie section originally.
Brother man.
Exactly. So we're going to repeat everything now.
Herself. Yeah, that's what we do. Bring back the
field. Big about.
Bring back the field.
I don't even fucking know. Kalani Jordan, man.
Shout out Kalani for real. Always shout out Kalani Jordan. My Black Wrestler of the Week, it's gonna be Javon Evans. I really like that match against Gunther. I almost thought he was gonna win that shit too.
So
he
did
threw
I.
the roof.
I never had that problem.
it was a couple of those. They were doing really good.
Yeah,
what you call really good false finishes and whatnot. And shout out Obafemi as well. It was good to see.
Your daddy is home.
That shit was hilarious.
The shit out of Ricky. Ricky couldn't do nothing with that.
He kind of just stood there.
The crowd, them towels started twirling, and the crowd went in. Like Ricky Saints is the NXT champion, but I think it was too quick. And they making it work, but
he's still trying to have a show.
Yeah.
Miss Mimi, where can the people find you on them social medias?
You can't really find me right now.
Can't find Mimi. Buckle it up. DDM?
youtube.com/Secretary of Shade at Deborah Damitis on everything else.
Facts. Brother Fam?
ILFam790 in social media choice. Hey, pay close attention is all I can say.
Facts. Brother Math? At Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin everywhere else. BlackRasslin.com is the website. Always you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Wherever your podcasts are, we should be there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin every Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5 mics of podcast of excellence. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you like and what you're not liking, but just subscribe and let people know that you tuned in. If you want more content like this, but with the copyright on it, patreon.com/Black Rasslin. We watching all types of stuff. This Sunday is the 29th anniversary of the infamous mass transit incident, and I watched Maven talk to Devon Dudley about the situation. So there's a video going up on Sunday about the time when New Jack severed a couple of arteries in the nigga's forehead with a scalpel. Shout out to Patreon for those who don't know. Peace to the chat. Love rocking with y'all as always. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Time to get out of here. Catch y'all next week. We'll talk about all this stuff and more. DDM, please take us out.
Isn't it ironic? All you wanted to do is some chronic. But then you forgot when you were down who was around. I can't eat, I can't sleep anymore. Waiting